Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brothers and sisters. Today's surah, inshallah, will be about Surah Almotafefeen. So, Almotafefeen is the equivalent word or the name of people who cheat in weights. For example, if you need to a merchant and you need 1 kilogram and he give you 900. And the reason beyond revealing this surah, when the Prophet ﷺ migrated and moved to Medina, he noticed that Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, those people, they're cheating, and they were the worst people, as mentioned in the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam biography. They were, and also in the interpretation, so they were the worst people for making this, not giving all of the not giving, manipulating with weights. For example, you need 1 kilogram, they give you 900. For that surah, that's the main reason, that the specified reason for revealing the surah, which is manipulation in weights. So cheating, eating haram. For that reason, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at the beginning of the surah was warning them by the hellfire, and keep saying, ألا يظن أولئك أنهم مبعوثون ليوم عظيم. So that surah deeply and greatly emphasize and explain how it works, and what is the reason beyond doing this, beyond committing these crimes. So ألا يظن أولئك أنهم مبعوثون ليوم عظيم يوم يقوم الناس لرب العالمين كلا إن كتاب الفجار لفي سجين. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was warning them by the hellfire, and keep saying, those people don't think, they don't believe in coming back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't they believe there will be a last day and there will be a resurrection day and they will stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Then the surah goes on. So the surah left talking about cheaters and start talking about the last day. In the following ayat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us the reason beyond committing these crimes is that they don't believe, they have doubts. For example, if I'm telling you tomorrow there will be the test, so you keep revising. But if you don't revise, it means you doubt, you are not sure. Okay, but you will have exam tomorrow, so you will keep revising and making revision and making paying a lot of effort to pass the test. So as more as you have doubt, as more as your work will be weak. So the surah keep telling us, and your heart will be like that. It will be white. And when you have the lake of Iman by the last day, it means it leads you to commit a lot of sins. And we commit a lot of sins, so there will be layer of black after black. So whenever you commit a sin, so you will start, in the hadith telling us, there will be black mark over your heart. So it will be the rust, the real example, it will be the rust that comes out over the shiny metal. So, and after that, after the layer of black, after the layer of rust, so your heart will be covered. So if the Iman and the breach does not come to your heart, the light of Iman does not reach to your heart, because you have a lot of sins and it's covering all of your heart. And the surah goes on explaining how is the good people. Okay, what is the fate? So if you believed in the last day, so you will stay away from this sin, because there will be a test, you will be questioned, and you need to stay away from that to pass the test. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala goes on, and it's very wonderful description. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us how's the way they're going to eat, how's the way they're going to sit. So they sit down and they keep talking to each other. So how is the way they're going to dress? How is the way going to to drink? How is the way they're going to eat? How is the way they are going to entertain? So like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, يسقوا على الأرائك ينظرون إن الأبرار لفي نعيم. Okay, they will be in pleasure. على الأرائك ينظرون. They keep, sit down on cushion and sofa. ينظرون تعرف في وجوههم نظرة النعيم. The pleasure and happiness, you can see it clearly on their faces. They dress well, they eat well, they feel well. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the way they're going to drink. And by the end, they're going to ask each other. They ask each other. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, على أرائك ينظرون وإذا انقلبوا إلى الذين آمنوا كانوا من الذين آمنوا يضحكون وإذا مروا بهم يتغامزون وإذا انقلبوا إلى أهلهم انقلبوا فكين. So the surah is telling us, those people who is in Jahannam, they have a lack of iman in the last day. For that reason, they keep they don't just stop, committing crimes or sins. So they just start making laughs, making fun of those people. So, oh, look to those idiot people who is making prayers. It's like gymnastic. That man, who has a long beard, it's taller than my life. This woman is wearing hijab, it seems like, it was, coming out of cave or something. So I feel it's like a ghost. So when they came back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala judged them for their work. For that reason, the believer keeps saying, do you have your judgment? Do you have your wage? Do you have your wage for doing this? So the whole surah, okay, and that surah, the meaning of that surah will be generalized. So just go with it went with the people who just teaching in weights, manipulating with weights, but now it can be generalized in every and all aspect. For example, if you are working as teacher, so you are not doing your job well, so you're eating haram, you're doing the same job. If you're going to the doctor, so the doctor, asking you to make x-rays, which is not required, just to earn more money, so he's cheater. He's in the same one. You are imam and you preaching people, you did not give them the full information. You cheat them and you say something false. And you are engineer, you are not making safety or the construction well. So if you did not fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in your work, in your job, it means you are one of Almotafefeen. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warned them by the hellfire. And again, the surah will be dragging us to to the reason beyond this, which is the lack of iman, the doubt of iman about the last day. So the solution for that, when you believe there will be a last day and you will be asked about everything, if you have this, your heart will be clean. But if you have doubts about that, you will keep committing sin after sin after sin. So your heart will be turned like a stone because of sins. So in this case, no iman, the light of iman is impossible to go inside your heart. So you have to purify your soul. That was for today. Jazakumullah khairan. See you inshallah in the next video. Assalamu alaikum.